South Africa, a land of cultural richness, breathtaking beauty, and change. It has made a dramatic transition to freedom. And the birth of South African democracy has created an invisible bond with Americans.
Historically, there's always been a very strong affinity with the United States in terms of transformation, attaining our democracy.
Now, through an innovative program, South Africa is at America's doorstep. The entryway is its wines. South Africans are one of the world's oldest winemakers, and wine is one of the country's most important global exports. Previously disadvantaged South Africans are becoming full economic partners in the wine industry.
I'm Jackie Mayo. I'm a partner and founder of Sesifikile Wines. And next to me is Nomvuyo Kalipi, and she's also a partner of ours.
Jackie Mayo is part of a new class of black winery owners. They are no longer dreaming of owning labels, they are doing it.
But for us, that have changed now. We have our own piece of land that we can work, and we can pass it on to our children and even our grandchildren.
But more needed to be done. To accelerate black winery ownership and entrepreneurship, the South African Wine Industry Trust, SAWIT, encouraged the creation of the U.S. South Africa Wine Foundation. The foundation is a U.S.-based charity led by American and South African business professionals and educators.
The original idea came from the South African Wine Industry Trust officials, the people there, and they were looking for an out-of-country experience for some young budding winemakers in South Africa in the wake of apartheid.
It's your opportunity of giving back to a group of individuals in a country that has gone through a tremendous amount of change.
In an innovative collaboration, SAWIT and the foundation established the U.S. South African Wine Exchange Program and brought 10 black wine apprentices to the United States. They came to learn the craft of becoming wine owners and entrepreneurs. This is their story. And in a little way, it is a story about us too. Virginia's historic rolling hills were their first stop.
Thomas Jefferson is considered America's first wine connoisseur, and Central Virginia really the birthplace of American wine.
Monterey, California was their other stop. It looked and felt like Cape Town, South Africa.
Cape Town is very cool, likewise to Monterey County. It's located close to the ocean. We both do very well with similar varieties like Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc.
There was quiet expectation.
It's an opportunity for these young folks to go back and figure out, how do I get a piece of land? How do I raise the capital?
And this program is particularly exciting because everyone, the men and women who chose to come, came out of desire and out of want.
The program also became a two-way exchange for American vineyard owners.
South Africa has become one of the most important New World wine growing regions. We saw a great opportunity to have somebody come from that region and share with us some of the ideas and techniques that they've got going on down there.
For me, I see it as a program in which we can exchange ideas in order to make more quality wines, both for the U.S. and back in South Africa.
Winemaking is a meritocracy. If you're the best, you get right to the top and people recognize it.
Tanya is 23, and she's basically done just about everything in the winery. She's worked in the cellar quite a bit. She's done some laboratory work, and she's interested in moving on up.
Now, if I go home, I can take on more responsibilities because I was just assisting in some things, and now I can do things on my own because I get the opportunity here to do a lot of things that I didn't know.
Leonard is doing pretty much all the things in a way I'm doing, which is very much the philosophy we have here at Barbersville.
The whole thing about South Africa is that you do one thing, and that's your job. But I'm glad that I'm actually here, that I can do a lot of things.
I was extremely impressed with Jerome's maturity. It was incredible.
It kind of lifts me up to the next level in winemaking.
We have been giving welcome experience on a very broad array of different tasks. He's been fabulous, and he has gotten right in, jumped right in, and hopefully he's learning a lot.
I've been exposed a lot of things there around in Virginia, like even the way they process their wines. That's what's new for me.
We've had him in the vineyard. He has been in the winery. He has helped us when we've been doing blind tastings. And I don't think he probably has that opportunity at home.
Our intern right now is very strong. Her technical expertise has complemented ours very nicely.
I'm working closely to the winemaker, and I'm helping in assisting him to add the yeast to the wine, helping with the pressing, going to take samples in the vineyards, seeing if the vineyards are ready to be harvested or not.
Our intern, Lifa, made his own style of South African wine, which is fantastic. You know, he made it in a slightly different style, and the wine looked different to what we made.
When I go to South Africa, I will sort of implement what I've learned here among the South African wine industries, and then my colleagues.
What I learned from Fulani personally was his patience and just how careful he is, and really just how he came and joined us and brought a real sense of being a part of our team.
I spend a lot of my time in the lab, testing the samples, doing the analysis. Sometimes I come and work here in the cellar, doing the pressing, I'm doing everything.
Now I'm hearing the interns talking about what they're going to do when they go back. They have new ideas. They have plans for starting their own businesses. Some of them have vowed to form co-ops and joint business ventures together when they get back to South Africa.
My goal is actually that I want to make my own wine, but not my own wine. I want to have my name on it.
I would like to see myself as a winemaker at a estate somewhere in South Africa. I want to own the company, wine company.
I really want to be this good and great lab worker.
Professional winemaker. That's what I want.
We want to start our own farm. If everything goes well.
Still in the pipeline. Still in the pipeline.
To think big.
There's bigger dreams.
We have our own company, wine industry.
Own wineries.
Maybe we can be partners in one of wine industry.
It's definitely a life-changing experience.
That is for me, it's like a dream come true.
I've got a little bit of confidence of myself now.
It's like a dream came true. I never thought that this would happen to me, but it did.
It changed my whole life.
In 2008, a new class of South African students will follow the steps of today's graduates. Together, South Africans and Americans can produce yet another special product: dreams, prosperity, and hope.